Hey everyone, welcome to a little segment we're going to do answering all of your questions about Sling TV. I'm joined by David Katzmaier, senior editor here at CNET. Reviewed Sling TV. You are a TV reviewing guru. This is right in your wheelhouse. What other compliments would you like me to throw towards your direction?
I'll take whatever you got.
All right, fair enough. We'll work on that.
Chief Slinger.
Chief Slinger.
Yeah.
Chief Executive Slinger.
I'll take it.
So Sling TV is a very big deal. A lot of people have questions about it. Can I cut the cord finally? Who's it for? So what I wanted to do is, we asked people on Twitter, send us in your questions about Sling TV. We got a few responses that I want to get to. I got a couple @replies I want to get to. People are sort of on the fence about this. So real quick, I know you did do a full review for Sling TV, but what exactly is it?
So Sling TV is just a service that you can buy. It's $20 a month. Anybody with an internet connection and a credit card in the United States can get it.
Right.
The idea is it provides live TV channels. So the big draw is ESPN. You can get ESPN and ESPN2 live just like if you had a cable box. You can also get TNT, CNN, and a few others. There's 11 channels in the basic package. They say 12, but of course Cartoon Network and Adult Swim are right back to back on the same channel.
And so who is Sling TV for? Who is this sort of Sling partnership? Who are they sort of directing this at?
Well, they're saying millennials, people that haven't bought cable in their lives, basically, that are just used to watching YouTube and Netflix.
Right.
But there's also an element of people who cut the cord in the past, who have a little bit of money that can maybe afford cable that don't want to or want to save money on the cable bill, but still miss live TV. And I think that's really kind of the key audience here, is people who are used to watching live TV, that want to get ESPN, that want to get those channels, have CNN on when breaking news happens, things like that. So those are kind of the core two people. Despite the marketing, I think it really applies to cord cutters too.
Okay. Like I said, we asked people on Twitter using hashtag AskCNET. Let us know what you're confused about when it comes to Sling TV. Obviously, we encourage everyone to read Dave's review. @MorpheusXP says, is Sling and Dish, are they actively courting other networks to be a part of Sling TV, like USA, Sci-Fi, AMC?
I'm sure they are.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the big things is this was a deal that was done last March between Disney and Dish, and Disney's the big guys here. They signed on, gave them ESPN, gave everybody the ability to provide the suite of channels. There's also the Disney Channel, a bunch of kids channels that come with this package.
Right.
And then Turner signed on with TNT and CNN and those channels. So those are the two big guns here. There's also Scripps, which has DIY and HGTV.
Okay.
So that's a pretty good suite of basic cable channels there. But like we said, you're also missing Comedy Central. You're also missing, some of the real big guns out there, like Fox, like USA Networks, that have some very popular channels. AMC. It's going to be a while, I think, before you get these guys on board, because I'm sure that Sling or Dish talked to these guys beforehand and said, "Hey, here's what we're doing." A lot of guys probably are going to wait to roll out their own proprietary channels, maybe Fox, and things like the ABC networks are already on there, but the big networks aren't. So ABC, NBC, CBS, stuff you can get on an over-the-air antenna that Aereo used to have before they went under because of the court ruling.
Sure.
Those guys aren't available on here either. So you're basically getting a few channels of basic cable here. So as long as you know what channels you're getting and you like what's on there, it's still appealing.
Right, and that leads into a lot of the questions we got. Jody O on Twitter says, well, there's no support for local broadcasts, right? So if you're still someone who wants that, you either need a standard cable subscription or you get yourself an antenna.
Yeah, and if you're a cord cutter, chances are you might already be familiar with the idea that you can plug an antenna into any TV and get live TV broadcast. PBS is on that list too, obviously, which is great. And then, of course, there's live TV DVRs now you can buy for antennas. Tableau, Channel Master makes one. We reviewed them. They're great products where you can basically turn your over-the-air antenna into a DVR and get the ability to pause and record channels, which is really cool, and a lot of people are used to it.
All right, I want to pivot into a little bit about sports. Local broadcasting, that is the massive caveat, and then I think the other one is live, local, regional sports.
Right.
There's none of that.
Right.
And I know we could go on for hours talking about how jacked up the entire infrastructure currently is, and we do in our private time. But, first off, I want to get to, @Brownman says, he heard that there was rumors that the NCAA Final Four is going to be blocked. Is that true from Sling TV?
So we don't really know what the blocking situation is like. At the end of the day, there's a lot of caveats built into this system already. You can't pause on ESPN. There's a lot of things you can't do with this system that you can expect, normally that people can do. But I don't really know how they're going to handle sports. I think they're still working on it. Sling has said that they're going to have what they call a sports add-on pack. That's extra $5 a month. They already offer a couple of them, one for news and info and one for kids channels that add a few extra channels. They're not that compelling now, but the sports one is the main thing because that's the real thing that I think keeps people attached to their cable subscription more than anything else is local sports, which is obviously owned by cable companies around here and across the nation, and those guys own everything, the team, the pipes, the whole deal. So those are the real kickers, and I don't think you're going to see those on these over-the-top services anytime soon because people know that that's why a lot of people keep subscribing to cable.
I mean, I pay $180 to Verizon every month just to watch hockey. I mean, that's really it.
Hey, you throw your money away.
And maybe like Bravo.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, there you go. And Bravo's that's basically sports for women.
Sure.
And you know what? That's not going to come here anytime soon because Bravo has such a lucrative deal, and you still have to pay $18 a season or $2 an episode. Don't ask me how I know. For every Bravo show
that's
on Amazon.
Very specific.
Well, we tried to cut cable in my family, and between me liking the MSG and her, in the Bravo, it was difficult. So, those are the things that those really specific channels that are really popular that are going to hold on till the very end and get as much money as they can out of people before they go to something like this.
All right. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. And Sling TV, when are they saying it's supposed to be out?
They're saying February 9th it's going to come out. We'll see. They've been a little bit delayed with some of the stuff, but that's what they're saying now.
All right, there you have it. Check out the full review on CNET.com. David reviewed every last possible detail of Sling TV. And thanks for being here, bud.
Anytime, Jeff. Take it easy.
All right, we will see you soon. Thanks so much for watching.